a few platforms in which you can listen to music on the internet, and then we are going to get more specifically into how to download, sign up for, and use Spotify. Music playing applications. On these, you can choose any kind of music you want to listen to at any time, any song. And there's almost always one of these pre-installed on a device. But there are benefits to downloading a new app. And we are going to cover Apple Music, Google Play, and Spotify. And Spotify, like I said, we will go into more detail on. So Apple Music, it has over 60 million songs available on it. It has a maximum quality of 256 kbps, so that's the speed at which that song is, the data that song is being delivered to you, so that can make for better quality. There is a free version available, but it is limited. The full version is $10 a month for an individual, and it is $15 a month for a family plan, which allows you to listen on up to 6 devices. Apple Music is available on computers through your iTunes, which if you have a Mac, is already pre-downloaded. And it's also available on Apple and Android mobile devices. Google Play has 35 million songs available, so less than Apple. It has a maximum quality of 320 kbps. There is a free version also, but the full version is $10 a month, and again, $15 a month for a family plan, 6 devices maximum. And Google Play Music is available on any computer, any Apple product, phone, tablet, and any Android devices as well. Now, Spotify has over 50 million songs available, so it's a bit less than Apple, but quite a bit more than Google. It has a maximum quality of 320 kbps, so this is higher than Apple, at the same rate as Google, which makes it kind of a happy medium between the two of song availability plus quality of the music you're getting. There is a free version that is supported by ads and is limited, and then there is the paid version, which is $10 a month and then $15 a month for a family plan at 6 devices. So all of these applications have kind of basically the same pricing. And Spotify is available both on your computer and Apple and Android devices, tablets, and iPhones, smartphones, etc. So Apple Music, the free version allows you to listen to music anywhere, any music you buy or upload to your device. The free version, it allows you to listen to specific radio channels, not all, it will be limited. It allows you to follow music artists, so in the app, you can follow artists, and then you'll get, any new music that they release, you'll be aware of it. And it allows you to listen to Apple Music stations with advertisements. So you'll be listening, and it will be interrupted by an ad every once in a while. The paid account allows you to get unlimited listening to the Apple Music catalog. So that's all. I believe it was 60 million they have. Store music you can store music to play it offline, so you can download it onto your device. If you want to listen to it, say you're going somewhere where you won't have Wi-Fi or data, you can store that music and listen to it there. And then you can skip songs on radio stations. So I'll say when we say radio on some of these listening apps, besides the radio apps, but these specific listening apps, we're talking about, if you listen to a song and listen to a radio station with it, it will be kind of like-minded songs. It will just be a curated playlist of songs, though different than a playlist. A bit confusing, I know, but yes. So then you'll also get access to premium songs and playlists, so some stuff that you wouldn't get on the free version, and then you'll get all the free account features on top of these ones. So these are just the added ones, plus the ones in the category to the left. Google Play, as a free account, you will be able to listen to any music you buy or upload to your device, including through iTunes. So if you already have, say, music that you've bought through iTunes, or you have CDs that you have downloaded onto your device, you can listen to those through Google Play. And you can upload your own songs, and then you can also listen to the music that's there for streaming. Google Play does have podcasts that you can listen to and subscribe to, and you can listen to Google Play Music radio channels. Like I said before, a bit different than the actual radio, what those are. And the paid account allows you to listen to on-demand music whenever you want from the Google Play catalog. So I believe it was, 25 million songs. Any of those songs you can search up, listen to anytime, anywhere. You can also store music to play offline on this one. So if you're going to be going somewhere where you will not have access to Wi-Fi or data, you can download some of those songs so that you'll still be able to listen when that happens. This is advertisement-free music when you listen on the paid version, and YouTube Music is also included in this app, in that subscription, that paid subscription. And then again, you'll get all the free features on top of these added paid features. Spotify free versus full. So a free account will allow you to listen to algorithm selected playlists freely with regular advertisements. And we'll get a bit more into what that algorithm is in a second. And then you can listen to any playlist on shuffle with limited skips. So if you start shuffling a list of songs, you'll be able to skip, I think, I feel like it's like 5 or 6 times. So there's those limitations. You can like and share songs and create personal playlists. So a paid account lets you listen to music entirely advertisement free. You can listen to any song or playlist without limitations. You can store songs or playlists for offline listening. So with this, you can create a playlist and download that playlist for when you won't have data or internet. And again, it has all the free account features minus the ads on top of these things. So before we jump into the next thing, I do want to go over what the algorithm selected playlists are. So basically what happens is when you listen to music on Spotify, it will take into account the kinds of music you're listening to, the artists you're listening to, and it will suggest new music based on what you've been listening to. So this is a great way to find new artists that you might like. So I think all of these apps that we went through have free trials. Basically, it's usually a month free trial. You'll have to put in your payment information. So when you start a free trial, make sure you write down the last day. You can cancel it, so you can cancel it before then, so you don't pay if you decide that you don't want it. But this is a great way just to try out each of the apps and see which one you like best. And then, when you're ready to commit more so to one, you can create the paid account fully. So we're getting to Spotify now. First, we'll teach you how to download it on your computer and then on your phone. So on your computer, you're going to go to www.spotify.com/download. And when you get there, the download should begin automatically. So it should just start downloading. If it doesn't, you can click the try again button, which is kind of written small down there near the bottom of the screen. When it is done, you're going to click the file that has downloaded, or the installer might open automatically for you. It depends on your device and on your browser. So you might have to click that Spotify installer.zip file, and then you'll click on the install Spotify, which should pop up, and it will automatically download. And then once it's finished downloading, it will open on your screen, and you'll get to this page, and it will start you off with creating an account. So to create an account, I suggest you click sign up. If you want to sign in with your Facebook, that's fine, but they will be sharing data with your Facebook if you do that. So I would sign up just apart from that. Also, in case you ever decide you don't want your Facebook again, you lose your Spotify info, it's just easier to sign up for a separate account. Next, you'll fill in your email and you'll create a password and username. Pretty straightforward. And then you'll click continue. After that, you will be asked for your date of birth and gender. And then you can click join Spotify. Just so you're aware, when you click join Spotify, you are agreeing to their terms and conditions of use and their privacy policy. Once you create an account, you will see this upgrade button at the top right hand of your screen. And so if ever you decide you want to upgrade from the free account to the paid account, you just hit that and you'll be taken to a page where you can select an upgrade and pay for it. Now, downloading Spotify on your phone or tablet. So to download it, you're going to want to visit your app store. So if you're on an Apple device, the Apple App Store. If you're on an Android, the Google Play Store. You can just search Spotify. You're looking for the app that has this logo. Once it is downloaded, again, you can create an account from your phone. You'll click sign up for free. Take you through kind of the same things. Fill in your email, create a password. It will ask for your date of birth and your gender. And then it will ask you to create a username. This doesn't have to be your actual name. It can be something silly, just whatever you want your screen name to be. And then when you click create account, again, you are agreeing to those terms and conditions of use and their privacy policy. And then again on the phone or tablet app, if you want to upgrade to premium, there should be a button in the bottom right hand corner of your screen that says premium, and you can click on that. I will say that you should note that the free phone version you have has even less capabilities than the free computer version. So you are able to do more on the computer version when you have it free than you are on your phone. So that's just a heads up. If you're planning on doing a lot of mobile listening on your phone, maybe the premium is more worth it in that situation than if you're just listening on your computer. So now we're going to take a tour of Spotify, and I'll give it over to Connor to do that.
And then from here, what you can do is you can, if you want to find a specific song on desktop for free and premium, you just hit search, and then you can search for a song. Like, see, I have some recent searches, so I could click Breakfast at Tiffany's, and then I could click play to start the song. If I like the song, I can click the heart beside it, and that will save it to my library. And so Spotify has artificial intelligence built in. So every time you hit the like, or if you listen to the song a couple of times, it will add it to its own automatically selected playlist for you for never-ending music. And it learns as you listen to more music what type of stuff you like. Other than that, you can click the more beside it, the three dots, and you can see that if you want to hear music from that singer or band, you'll click go to artist radio, and that'll have music from that person. If you want to hear about the artist, who they are, you click go to artist, and that will show you a little bit of a biography about them. And then you can see here, you can also create a playlist. So if you click add to playlist and you click new playlist, that will create a new playlist, and it will add it in on the side. And you see that it automatically picked a name for it since I was in the album. But yes, so you can add it to an album as well. Other than that, if you want to just discover a type of theme, so you'll search the song. So I'll just type in, for example, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Then you'll see it says song right here. Song, and then if it's a song, you can also hit the play button right on it. It's not going to play the audio through this. I'm just going to show it for an example. So if you click the play button on this, and then it'll start playing the song as well. And then if you want to repeat the song, so after it's done playing, for example, you'll click this button, the repeat button. Looks, what's the best way to call it? Revert and arrows in a circle?
Circling arrows, yeah.
Circling arrows, you click that and it will turn green if it's on. So if you finish the song, Spotify will play it again. No, you can't do this with Spotify free unless you're on a desktop. So if you're on a cell phone, you have to buy the premium to do this, as well as picking a song. You can't pick a song. You can pick a music like it, but yeah, tap it again to turn it off. If you want to shuffle music, like in an album or a playlist that you create, you can also hit the shuffle button. So the arrows that are crossing over each other, You click that and that will shuffle the music. If you just want to discover a song, let's say, you'll click the Browse button. And from here, you can pick different types of genres. So hip hop, pop, the mood, country, and lots of other different options of music. And you can easily click on one. For example, pop, you click on it, and then you'll get a whole bunch of popular playlists that listeners around you have listened to. So the today's top hits is all new music that is being listened to. And then you can see hot hits Canada. Those are top ones that would be in the country right now in Canada. Other than that, you can also go to radio. So this radio section I find is helpful if, like, especially it'll have music that you've listened to and that has a radio station of music like the person or songs that you've been listening to recently. So I haven't used Spotify for a while, so it has some outdated stuff, but overall you can see that it picks the radios, and you can always like a radio to save it to your library. Speaking of your library, if you hit the Made for You, these are the podcasts and music that have been created just for you, and they're customized for what you listen to. And they've got a whole bunch of music here. And if you want to see songs that you've liked, you'll just hit the like songs button and that will show music. Other than that, you can see I've saved an album here for an example, and then I've saved some artists. Spotify also supports podcasts. So if you have a podcast you like to listen to, you can also listen to it on here. So for example, I'll just pull up my podcast, for example, and so you can see how podcasts will work. And right here, the same thing as you can play an album. If you click play on a podcast, it will start the first episode of the podcast, for example. And then if you click on the name, you can see a little bit of a biography about it. And you can see all the episodes which are available. Besides that, we were going to go into accounts now. So first, we're going to click the arrow pointing down right here. Once we click this, we'll go to the account section. We click the account button. This will load a web in your web browser. And then from here, first you'll get a prompt to say get premium. If you want to get it, you can, but I'm not going to go through that right now. Other than that, you can see that you can change the email, the birth date, and the country that your account is set up in when you're on the main page by clicking edit profile, privacy settings on the left bar. When we click here, you can see that Facebook and Spotify can work together, and Spotify can also does tailored ads as well, same as most programs. And from here, you can see that you can link your Facebook account data, and you can also give it access for tailored ads, and this is automatically turned on. You can also turn this off, and that will stop the ads, and then you just click yes, turn off to opt out, unless you want tailored ads. The other setting that's very important in this is download your data. So here you can scroll down, you can click request. This is how you can find out every single piece of information Spotify has about you, is by when you click request, and then they'll send you an email to the account that you set it up with. And that's very helpful if you want to know what Spotify is keeping about you, I guess. Besides that, you can change your password for your Spotify account right here. You click on the change password, and then it will get you to pick a password. And you can also choose the apps that Spotify is linked into in the apps section. Other than that, we've got notification settings by email, And you can also, if you delete one of your playlists that you create, you can also change that in Recover Playlists. And finally, the receipt section is useful if you want to find, if you've paid for Spotify Premium and you want the invoice that went to your credit card. And that's about it for Spotify.